haven't filmed in so long. I don't know. I have a little... I don't know, maybe I don't want to like date this video because I think it's applicable year round. So maybe I won't do this. Maybe I'll take it off. Hi everyone! In today's side quest, we're gonna go over 10 things you can gift the weeb or weebs plural in your life. The holidays are coming up, so I thought this would be perfect for a holiday weeb gift guide, but I feel like this can apply year-round for birthdays and other events. I have a list of 10 things, but they're more like 10 categories, and I have multiple things as examples that I can show on screen. A lot of this I really like to buy from conventions or online from small artists and small businesses and local artists that I follow. I am super big on supporting artists and local businesses, so I will try my best to tag everyone on the screen somehow. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Kaiyuke, and I am a cosplayer, anime art and figure collector, and also a pole dancer. I made this YouTube channel to share my silly anime related hobbies, or as I like to call them, side quests. So I have everything in my notes.
Got him!
I did write down the 10 things or categories that I want to share. It's actually, I wrote it in my planner, but I thought this was a perfect opportunity to share that my friend used her Cricut, or not Cricut, some other similar machine to cut this out for me. I think I'm going to do this in order of somewhat like smaller gifts and trinkets that are a bit affordable, a bit more affordable to kind of more expensive gifts, but I think they can also be a little more thoughtful. I hope that makes more sense when I get to it. Alright, so number one, the first thing I'm going to talk about that is, I think, an easier gift to give is pins, keychains, and stickers. I love buying these things at artist alleys when I go to cons. I'll also order them online from artists that I follow, like I mentioned. And so I have so many... Let me pull it out. Let me pull up my stuff. I've been in the middle of redecorating my room for the longest time, actually, because I'm still not done unboxing my figures from like during the pandemic, but I think we'll get there in 2026, and then maybe I'll finally give a room tour. But for now, I will share some pins that I've had that I took down the wall. I've gotten like these pin boards. This cork one I think I got at Target. I won't share every single artist on all these like pin boards or like keychains. I also have keychains on here because there's just so many, and I'm planning to do a dedicated video for my pin collection. But yeah, you can do like themed little boards, and I am obviously a Zenitsu fan. And here's like a cloud one. The boards that are themed, I can share that person. Oh my god, there's hair. I got the pin boards from this person. I think they 3D printed it, and they have bigger ones too. Those are some keychains and pins. I have so many stickers that I feel like I don't need to share them. Maybe I'll show like a b-roll of a few that I have stuck around somewhere. But I do have a sticker book. Actually, let me go find it. I do have this sticker book. I mean, it's blank right now because I haven't started putting anything in here, but this is like special paper that you can put stickers on so that the stickers are able to come off and be reused. I think that's also can go part in category 1. Number 2 is cards. TCG. I feel like that has just been up and rising and gaining popularity the past few years. I have friends who are into different types of games in TCG. So some people like to play, obviously, Pokemon. I know One Piece is pretty popular. Don't ask me, I'm not really a card game person, but my friends are. I think that's always a good gift if you know that your friend is really into TCGs.
I wanted to share that my friends Maki and Matt and Leigh and Brian have started selling Pokemon cards and other cards at markets in LA. They also sell Pokemon plushies and other goods from Japan, as well as handmade art and 3D printed goods. Check out their Instagram to see when their next market is. Also, Herm over on YouTube and Instagram has been involved in TCG tournaments, and I asked him for his recs on his favorite local card shops for you guys to check out since I don't really know any. So go check out Perfect Rares in Cerritos, Hobby Overflow in Cyprus, Junkyard Cards in Long Beach, Buddies Collectibles in Gardena, Good Game Collectibles in La Mirada, and Collector's Lounge also in Cyprus. Thanks so much, Herm, for recommending.
Number 3 is plushies. I feel like plushies are also an easy, fun, and cute gift to get your friends. I used to have this phase of like being obsessed with Gudetama a long time ago, but even to this day, my friends still gift me Gudetama plushies that I haven't bought anything Gudetama myself for the longest time. Now I have a little shrine of like Gudetama plushies and goods that my friends have given me. I also have Pokemon plushies, I have other Nintendo plushies, I have Rilakkuma plushies. I'm sure you know what your friend likes. Number 4 is apparel. So that's shirts, sweaters, and hoodies. I love finding pants. I think people don't do pants as often. Socks are great because then they could be a little thing you wear at work, so you're not like super animated out and you can like just wear a little something something. I have some button-ups that I've bought at anime conventions that I've dressed up for work, business casual. Again, also depending on your workplace if they're cool with it. Mine thankfully is. I think that's a great gift for your friend who works a 9 to 5 or just likes wearing button-up shirts. That seems to be cute with like repeating prints. It's also sweater weather, so I feel like hoodies are such a great gift. I am obsessed with Pochita from Chainsaw Man because Pochita reminds me of my dog Chowder, who is a pug. And I bought this hoodie. This is the back, but it's so cool. And then this is the front. Ugh. I wore it when I saw the Chainsaw Man movie for the Reze arc. I can't see. Oh, there you go. And there's like a big pocket. Oh my gosh, the sleeves are also cool. I love supporting artists because they put all this like thought and detail and love in their designs. It also has thumb holes, I think. Yeah. My husband is a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so I saw this sweater online and it says it's time to Yule. I had to get it. It's so good and he loves it because he loves Yu-Gi-Oh! And so yeah, I think these are great gifts. Along the same vein is gym apparel. There are a couple anime gym apparel brands out there. I have these like JoJo Bizarre Adventure joggers that I love wearing, and also these Akatsuki like red cloud leggings that I like to wear when I work out. I do have like a My Hero Academia UA gym set, like their class gym set, so it's like a sports bra and shorts. Number 5, along with the same idea of wearable art, I think great gifts are accessories. This includes like hair accessories, jewelry. So let me share some of my favorites that I've bought just to give you an idea. Okay, so I have long hair, so I love putting my hair up with claw clips, and I have a few claw clips that I've gotten at anime conventions or artists that I support online. Here's one. It's Gyarados. Oh my gosh. And then when you turn it sideways, it's Magikarp. Oh my god, I think I got this at Fanime, and I only saw the Gyarados part when I was like walking by, and then I turned and I can see Magikarp and I had to have it. So I stopped and bought it immediately. Here is a JoJo Bizarre Adventure hair clip that I love. Is it backwards? I actually, I don't know. Is it this way? I love Powerpuff Girls, and my favorite character is Bubbles. And if you grew up with, or I think they're still around, but like ice cream trucks would sell like these wonky popsicles of Bubbles. And I don't think they sold the other two girls. I think it was always just Bubbles and like SpongeBob. This is such nostalgia for me, and it's a hair clip and I love it so much. Here are some other hair clips that aren't claw clips. They're like barrettes. And so you can just do a little bit of surprise! I think these are so cute. You can be angry. You can be like shy or embarrassed or something. I also have these like hair clip bobby pins. I haven't taken them out yet, but they're Koroks. Is that how you say it? From Legend of Zelda. From that same brand, I got these earrings. They're so cute. This is just like a collection, a mini collection sharing, but I think if you know what the idea I'm getting across. These are handmade clay earrings. So are these. These are also handmade clay earrings, I'm pretty sure. And then I have these like Animal Crossing inspired earrings. Ta-da! They got little pom-poms. I hope that gave you plenty of ideas for accessories you can gift. Alright, we're halfway there. Now we're on number 6. Now I think we're getting a little more expensive in terms of prices, because the next gift I'm going to recommend is a con badge. I'm from Los Angeles. We have so many conventions happening around, and they are across a range of prices. There are super affordable cons that are like, I think as low as $20 to more expensive cons, obviously like Anime Expo, which I think is nearing $200 for like a 4-day badge. But whatever is local to you guys, I'm sure there are more affordable events depending on what kind of convention you want to take your friend to and invite them to. I highly recommend, if you are going to gift a con badge, to definitely check when the website has their like cheapest like list price, because the closer you wait to an event, usually the price will just get higher and higher to the until you hit the outdoor price, which is like you missed your chance. Number 7 and I think number 8 is for the friends in your life that are cosplayers. Why not just buy them a whole cosplay? But like, okay, it doesn't have to be like a super extravagant cosplay. I think like this Misa cosplay that I'm wearing right now is pretty like low-key compared to some super elaborate cosplays that have like trillions of accessories. Some brands are much more affordable than others. Some brands that I like to shop at are Mint Costumes, Doki Doki Cos, Uwowo. You know those guys. I would just say double check the shipping times and also shipping price, because tariffs be doing things lately. You can include the wig or not, up to you. I'd say even if someone just got me the cosplay and like the wig and prop were up to me, that I would appreciate so much. That being said, instead of like the actual wearable cosplay, another cool gift would be like a prop. For example, I like to 3D print and I like to also foam smith my props. For my friend Sahara's birthday last year, I printed and painted the sword of Haribel from Bleach, because we were doing a Bleach shoot around her birthday and she really wanted the sword, and it was kind of hard to find online because I guess she's not as popular of a character to cosplay. I was able to find a 3D file online and I made it for her. And then we wore them again. I was Nell and she was Haribel for ALA. Another prop that I printed for a friend is Panty's gun from Panty and Stocking from my brother's girlfriend. I think that one was a pretty cool gift. I think she really liked it. You could make them stuff or you could commission props, but I feel like commissioning props or cosplays in general can get pretty pricey, just so you know. And a lot of these things, like, you don't have to get those. Those are like kind of bigger cosplay gifts. I would say even like a wig band is such a nice gift. Like, I want to give that to some friends, especially some dancer cosplaying friends, because it helps me so much when I perform. The velvet wig band, you can check out my wig securing video to see how much I love it, and I test it out upside down on a pole spinning around, and the wig is on, it stays on. So yeah. Number 8 is still cosplay related, but it's cosplay tools. I feel like I kind of segued into it with the wig band, but this one is actually like tools that you like plug in and stuff. I can make a separate video of like my favorite cosplay tools that I use when I craft. I think some easy ones that every cosplayer should have if you are getting into crafting is a Dremel. I think that's a great gift if you know your Weeb friend wants to really get into crafting. Another one is a heat gun. So those two things are really great for like foam smithing. If your friend 3D prints, I 3D print, and I think a fun and like pretty affordable gift is not a whole 3D printer, but like filament. There's definitely some fun filament that I would love, like transparent filament. There's also like really pretty silk filament or filament that like changes colors. They're like rainbow filaments. I think those are pretty, so these are all my personal preferences, obviously, so I'm hoping they're useful information and advice to someone out there. I can't be the only one who likes these things, so I'm hoping by sharing this it's helpful. There are definitely cosplayers that sew. I am not one of them. That is the cosplay craft skill that I have put the least amount of skill points in, but there are definitely gifts that you can get those friends, I'm sure. You wouldn't be able to ask me.
Bruh.
But if you know of some great gifts that you, if you are a sewing cosplayer, would love, put it down in the comments below. Or any other gifts in these categories that I've been talking about. What are other gifts along those categories, or any new categories that you think would be great gifts for the weebs in your life? So number 9, we are getting pretty pricey up there, and I'm going to say figures. This YouTube channel started off as a figure unboxing channel. Obviously, I have so many interests and I can't be collecting figures forever because it's getting expensive, but I think that it's a great gift when it comes from a place of a lot of thought and meaning. And some examples that I have are not birthday gifts, but wedding gifts. I got married, and before that I had a bridal shower, and my best friend Maki gifted me an albedo wedding dress figure, which I didn't even know existed, but I guess there's wedding figures of most waifus, so. And I thought that was so thoughtful because she knows I love albedo. I actually have like an albedo themed shelf. And she was perfect, she was beautiful. The figure itself also came with like an inflatable like Ainsama body pillow in like a wedding tuxedo. I thought that was so funny. I'm pretty sure I unboxed that one in my albedo figure unboxing, where I have multiple albedo figures that I unboxed in one video. Anyways, obviously I'm an albedo simp, so she knew that, and I was getting married and it was perfect. And then likewise, she got married and I gifted her a wedding Taiga figure, and Taiga is one of her favorite characters ever from the anime Toradora. But yeah, if you know your friend is into figures, just know that figures are also just really not that cheap. The figures that me and my friend had gifted each other are scale figures, so those are a little pricier, but there are prize figures, and I feel like they can range around $30 to $40, which is definitely more affordable, also depending where you get them. I would not recommend getting them at an anime convention because they tend to be overpriced, and sometimes you don't even know if that seller is selling real figures. They could be fakes. Alright everybody, so the last thing I'm going to recommend as a gift for the weeb in your life is an art commission. So art commissions can get pretty pricey, but I think they are worth it, especially if you're putting a lot of thought into what you're directing the artist to really convey. And I think it'll make sense if I share what I got commissioned. Oh my god, this is kind of dusty. I commissioned Pokemon cards. And so I found an artist that made really beautiful drawings of people as trainer cards, and some of, oh god, is there glare? And some of them had like their pets in them as well, and some of them also turned their pets into a Pokemon. And so I got, can you see it? Oh my god, I think there's a glare. I'm covering it because it has my Gubby name and I want to be called Kai. Please respect that. I really wanted to gift my brother and myself, because I got one of me too, these Pokemon cards of our childhood dogs. We had 2 childhood dogs growing up. One was named Skandar, and we always said he looked like Entei. And then the other one was Nike, and I thought like maybe a Growlithe. Oh, it's glaring. Maybe a Growlithe would be fitting. Yeah, it sucks because like I got this for my brother for Christmas. I got him a pair of cards too. This is my set. And Nike had already passed away, I think a year or 2 prior. And Skandar had passed away literally that week of Christmas. And then I gifted him these cards. So these cards mean a lot to me. From the same artist, my friend that got married and we got each other wedding figures, had this as part of her like wedding invite for her close friends. We did like a group trip to Okinawa, so this is also very meaningful to me. One artist I've commissioned a couple from, which was like a pirate sento, and also a wedding favor. I was meaning to give out wedding art commissioned by my favorite anime artists for my wedding, but it came out much later, so I was like, I'll just mail it out as like little thank you cards, which I also never got to getting to do. So maybe if people really want it, I'll just give it to the few friends who appreciate anime art. That artist also did a pole dancing commission of me and my first like performance ever last year. I love that artwork so much. And I think I had another wedding art commission from another artist that I will share here. Okay, well, I think that was 10. Feel free to recount or not, I don't know, but it was a bunch of stuff that I was sharing. I hope I gave you plenty of ideas of what you can gift your friends who are into anime and manga and video games and all sorts of weebery and nerd stuff that you can get them for the holidays that are coming up. Or if you're watching this not around holidays time, definitely as a birthday gift. Birthdays are year-round. I think these gifts are applicable year-round. Or wedding, bridal shower gifts. Hey, that worked out too. Thanks so much for watching. What is this? Ooh. Well, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to catch me on Instagram where I'm more active, and I'll see you in the next side quest. Bye! Ooh, she's cute. Oh, Grandma, what big things you have? Big hands. Gloves.